day of kindergarten, and they're going to go some new places also. All right, so let's see what happens in the first day of kindergarten. On the first day of kindergarten, by Tish Rabe and pictures by Laura Hughes. On the first day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool.
I got ladybug cats. I like her.
Riding the bus.
No.
We don't want to be interrupting chickens, do we? Well, we don't want to miss it. Riding the bus to my school. On the second day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool making lots of friends and riding the bus to school. On the third day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. Where are they at in this picture? Where are they at though?
In kindergarten.
They're in kindergarten. They're in their classroom, right? They're in their classroom. On the fourth day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool running a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school.
She winning.
Where do you think they might be now?
At the park.
Maybe at recess? Or maybe they might even be at PE, I don't know. On the fifth day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. What class do you think they're in now?
The music.
They're in music class. Sliding down, oh wait, hang on. Oh, I missed it, the words were up there. On the sixth day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool sliding down the slide, singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school.
At the park.
On the seventh day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool sorting by shapes, sliding down the slide, singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. On the eighth day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool sharing a story. Ooh, where could they be now? Maybe in the library. Sorting by shapes, sliding down the slide, singing a song, running a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. On the ninth day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool painting a picture, sharing a story, sorting by shapes, sliding down the slide, singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. Now, the big kids, they get to go to art class. But have we been to art class? No, you know what? We don't get to go to art class, but we get to do fun art stuff in here, just like we did this morning, right? On the 10th day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool laughing at lunch, painting a picture, sharing a story, sorting by shapes, sliding down the slide, singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. So where are they now? In the cafeteria. On the 11th day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool jumping rope in gym, laughing at lunch, painting a picture, sharing a story, sorting by shapes, sliding down the slide, singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. Now, they said where they are now. Where are they?
In the gym.
In the gym. So that other one before, when we weren't sure where it was, where do you think that one was now? That was probably recess, since this one says in the gym, right? That's probably PE. On the 12th day of kindergarten, I thought it was so cool going on a field trip, jumping rope in gym, laughing at lunch, painting a picture, sharing a story, sorting by shapes, sliding down the slide, singing a song, running in a race, counting up to 10, making lots of friends, and riding the bus to my school. Recess. So some things that were the same were the cafeteria, the gym, recess, music. Was there something else that was the same?
The library.
Uh-oh. Bentley, what was something else that was the same?
The library.
The library was the same. Now, here's the tricky part. Can you think of something that was different that we have not done, or a place that we have not been that they did go in the book? Emmy, what's something that's different?
Like art.
Art. Did we get to go to art? No, we didn't get to go to art class, did we? That's one thing that's different. Something else that's different. Deshaun, what's something else that's different? Where was the last place they went? Did you come to school today? Did they go to school? So is that different or the same? That's the same. Now we're talking about things that are different. Places we have not been that they got to go in the book. Marcos is sitting nicely. Marcos, they went to the zoo. Have we been to the zoo?
No.
So let's say the name. One more time. You know what, Mrs. Harmon? I bet that they already know a lot of things about Tosh Elementary.
I bet they remember some of them.
I think so. Mrs. Harmon, have they been here yet?
You know, we haven't visited this place yet, but they might have noticed it when they came in.
Walk in the front door. Everyone say front door.
The office.
Yeah, everyone say office.
Office.
This is the office of Tosh Elementary. Okay? Office. Now, Mrs. Harmon, have you been able to brag about one of your students yet and say, oh, I cannot wait for you to know about this?
I have not yet.
So, tell your students what happens here.
Oh my goodness, it looks like Mrs. Childress's office. This is the principal's office, and sometimes when something really super amazing happens, like you guys learn all your letters or you learn how to count to 20, you get to go and see Mrs. Childress, and oh my gosh, she's so excited when you get to come see her and talk about things that you've learned and done.
I've actually seen her get really excited, and I cannot wait for you to brag on what you're doing in kindergarten. Give me one clap if you're ready. Okay, Mrs. Harmon, have they gone here yet?
I don't think so.
Would you like to tell them where this is?
The office.
Okay, so everyone say office.
This looks like Mrs. Rideout's office. Mrs. Rideout is the assistant principal, and we've seen her a lot in the cafeteria this week, giving out dojo points and stuff, house points. But this is her office, and this is a place that sometimes you get to go there to hear about great things that you've done, but sometimes you also get to go there if you make not such good choices. This is a really fun place to go sometimes, or if you make bad choices, this might not be a fun place to go.
Okay, everyone say and you see Mrs. Rideout today in the cafeteria. When she comes over to you, you can say, "Hi, guess what? I've seen your office." Now, can you yell that across the cafeteria?
No.
Everyone say no way.
No.
Don't do that. Oh, Mrs. Harmon, have you had anyone not feeling well yet?
I haven't had anyone sick yet, but I did have someone go there to get their eyes and their ears checked yesterday.
The doctor.
Sadie, do you remember where you went yesterday to get your eyes and your ears checked? Where'd you go? Do you remember who was there? It wasn't a doctor.
It's kind of like a doctor, right?
Yeah?
Good thinking.
So sometimes if you get hurt or you're not feeling so good, your tummy hurts, you might get to go see the nurse. And this is her office.
Everyone say nurse.
Nurse.
Oh, Mrs. Harmon. They know.
We-
And I think your story that you just read,
It's
I think your story had one of these in it.
It did. We went there this week.
So, Mrs. Harmon, tell me when you went there.
We went on Wednesday and we even got to check out books for the first time. And we sang a song with Miss Shavira. And she taught us all about how to take care of our library books.
So, what do you see at the library, sweetheart? Go. You go. I'm going to tell you to go. No. Sit down. It's your turn. So, go for your turn. What do you see?
Table.
Tables. What do you see, buddy? Trash. And you know what? All of the trash is in the trash can. Just like your trash in your classroom is all in your trash can. High five. What do you see? Books. Lots and lots and lots of books. Hey, I think that that's something that we have in your classroom too,
We
right?
do. We have lots of books in here.
Ooh. I heard you talk about this, Mrs. Harmon. Let's see how smart your kids are. Right here, go.
The cafeteria.
Yeah, cafeteria. Go. What do you see? One thing. Light. Okay. One thing. Tell me. One thing. Tables. Now, Mrs. Harmon, this is your chance. Just a second. This is your chance. I want you to tell me 2 super good things that your kids have been doing in the cafeteria.
Oh my goodness, they've been doing excellent at staying in their seats, and they've been doing a really good job talking with their neighbors quietly.
Super,
Yeah.
super. Ooh, Mrs. Harmon, have they seen this store yet?
You know, we've walked by that door every single day, but it's kind of tucked in. It's kind of a little secret door. So I don't know if we've noticed it or not. I haven't pointed it out because it's a long ways from here.
Well, guess what? Maybe sometimes you go by there today. Maybe you can quietly, with no words, everyone say no words.
No words.
You could maybe point, and
When-
then Mrs. Harmon can talk to you about this door later.
When we come out of the cafeteria, when we leave lunch today, look and see if you can find this door. Because that's when you'll see it, is when we leave the cafeteria.
Okay? Say, I'm going to remember.
And that's the counselor's office, Miss Simmons.
Everyone say playground. Okay, so playground. You have recess on the playground. What else? Go.
I see the slide.
You see a slide. What else do you see?
I see the swing.
Swings. What else do you see? Monkey bars. Okay. Next. Everyone say next place.
Yes.
Okay. Mrs. Harmon, what do you think about this place?
Well, this place sometimes is really, really
You
loud.
know what? Didn't I go to this place yesterday to meet up with you? I think I was with you in this place.
Yes.
So what do you think?
The gym.
Wait a second. This is a place where when we go in, we walk on the black line, and then we sit on our blue square. And yesterday you guys got to play with bean bags and you played a game. Do you remember?
Yes.
There's a coach in there.
Give me thumbs up if you know. You know what? So now we're going to all say it together. But we have to use a whisper. Okay, on your mark. 1, 2, 3.
The jam.
Okay, let's use our whisper voice, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
The jam.
Okay, you know what, Mrs. Harmon? I'm going to turn on the lights because, oh my goodness, boy, do we have a surprise for your students today. Just like you read this book today, guess what? You are going to get to be an author. That means you're going to get to what?
Paint.
Write words, okay? But not just any words. You saw all of these pictures about school. And you're going to get to write and draw about your school. And Mrs. Harmon, we're going to make a class book.
That sounds awesome. And then, do you think we could put that class book in our class library
I think
for us to read?
I think that that's the best place for a class book to go, right?
This will be our first one. We're going to make so many this year. This is going to be our first one about all the things that we see at school. Peyton's partner. All right, knees to your partner, Maria. There you go. All right. So blue and purple, your partners, remember? So Sadie, purple and blue. Turn your knees to Peyton. Turn your knees this way. Marcos, see how we're tail sitting? Turn your knees. There we go. Okay, remember, turn and talk is where we turn with our color partner and we talk about what we're about to write about. Talk with your partner though. Talk with your partner, remember? So now I want you to think about a place that you saw in our slides of our school. I want you to say, I am an author.
I am an author.
I love to write.
I love to write.
I'm going to write a book about my school.
I'm writing a book about my school.
Okay, are you ready, authors?
Yes.
All right, when I hand you your paper, go find a place to write, all right?
Wait, what is this?
Picking one place. Remember, you're picking one place. Good, keep going, I like it. At school, what place did you take to write about? Remember the places that we talked about? Which place did you pick? Remember we talked about the gym and the playground and did you follow directions? You got your steps?
You don't need even crowns. I can see right here. Can make the monkey bars?
You may draw the monkey bars, but are you allowed to get on the monkey bars?
No.
No.
And the pits that we are.
Yes.
And the best that we find. The door.
The doors. Can you help me if we wanted to label door? Door. What letter could we use to label door?
D.
Can you put a D there by door? How do you make a D? Is that a D?
I can make a door.
Ah, I knew you knew how to make a D.